Welcome to Solution Shorts, a series for retailers and suppliers hosted by Prescient, the shelf improvement experts. Each program provides a brief introduction to solutions that will help improve your performance at the store shelf. I'm Karen Sickles, Senior Solutions Consultant for Prescient. The topic of this Solution Short is shrink for scan-based trading suppliers. Prescient is a leading provider of planning solutions that improve performance at the store shelf. With over 22 years' experience, we have over 500 customers. Prescient is a recognized pioneer and leader in solutions that support best practices in vendor-managed inventory, enterprise supply chain planning, and scan-based trading. Today's suppliers are faced with challenges that threaten their long-term growth and survival in the market. Competition between suppliers and subsequently their retailers has increased. Retail initiatives such as scan-based trading and continuous replenishment planning are driving closer collaboration with their suppliers. And overall responsibility has been gradually shifting to suppliers for shelf performance. To meet the ever-growing competition, suppliers are increasingly entertaining supply chain strategies, such as scan-based trading, to achieve savings and differentiate themselves with their retailers. But with shifts in product ownership comes the shifts of shouldering the burden of shrink. Scan-based trading shifts both the inventory and financial responsibility for a supplier. In traditional DSD delivery, the inventory is owned and managed from the manufacturer's plant through transportation to the DC and on from the DC to the back door of the store. Expense for the product is incurred when the product is made, warehoused, moved to a staging depot or DC, and ends when it's delivered to the retailer's back door. The selling point is at the backroom check-in in each store. Upstream from the selling point, the supplier incurs almost all of the supply chain's expenses and investments. Additionally, most DSD suppliers incur a major expense downstream from their selling point: the activities, materials, equipment, and labor associated with managing the store shelves, including forecasting, promoting, ordering, and replenishment for each individual store's specific requirements. In a transition to SBT, the supplier's revenue point shifts downstream. In other words, the supplier's revenue happens several days later as compared to traditional DSD. Additionally, the supplier most often shares in the shrink that occurs after delivery. With both sides having skin in the game, a partnership approach to control shrink typically emerges. So how does shrink happen? Operationally, shrink is lost margin, ultimately showing up on someone's P&L that requires a disciplined process for measurement and control. At the back door, shrink can occur during the delivery and receiving process through dishonesty or through the delivery of unauthorized items or items with non-readable barcodes. As inventory in the store, both in the back room or on the store shelf, shrink has an opportunity to occur due to theft or breakage, department transfers, or in-store product usage not properly credited, and also as overstocked perishables or case failures for temperature-controlled products. At the checkout, shrink can occur if the scanning is incorrect, especially in an SBT relationship if each item is not scanned. Systemically, losing scan movement makes accurate reporting of sales impossible. Also, contributing to overall shrink is simply not scanning product. Results of a recent supermarket survey indicate that shrink could be said to represent more than $60 million annually in a 100-store chain. Best-in-class retailers that deploy shrink prevention technology and adhere to best practices achieve a 30 to 60% lower loss level. Shrink can be caused by a long list of factors. Neither side controls the whole list. Usually, though, each side has one primary concern of its own. Suppliers' concerns are typically inaccurate or lost scan data, plus sales that might not be scanned, and the retailer's concern focuses on inaccurate delivery quantities as reported by the supplier. Shrink has three basic causes: theft, errors, and inventory handling practices. Whether these causes are preventable or not depends on the type of occurrence. Real shrink is the identified loss known at the time it occurs, as an example, when a bottle falls from a display and breaks. Real or known shrink accounts for 9% of store shrink in the average store and is often identified as uncontrollable or unavoidable. Best-in-class retailers often identify a higher known shrink, as much as 14% higher, and a lower total store shrink, which would indicate they have processes, controls, and policies in place. But what about prevention? 68% of store shrink loss is said to be controllable or preventable, therefore making not truly shrink. We'll refer to this as false shrink. So how can both SPT trading partners manage their false shrink? First, let's look at what is commonly called shrink, but most often ends up being data and identification errors. Keying inaccuracies through over or understating quantities on deliveries, credit tickets, or physical inventories contribute significantly to the level of accuracy in calculating shrink. Careful consideration to the element of timing can eliminate timing and authorization issues caused by data that will either be included or omitted and shouldn't be. Date-effective product and price change authorizations drive the financial perspective of the amount of dollar shrink as opposed to the perpetual inventory issue created by the incorrect entry of quantities. Of course, missing data is also an obvious contributor to shrink. Often retailers may have tied the item to an incorrect vendor ID, missing the reporting of scan data. Authorization issues will also cause POS reporting omissions, as well as the lack of reporting or deliveries of credit tickets or regular delivery tickets. When these examples are corrected and controlled, they will significantly reduce the unknown shrink. Prescient's scan-based trading solution enables 100% visibility to product authorizations, product movement, both deliveries and scans, physical inventory, and calculated shrink. Prescient uniquely offers both the technology and experienced personnel to enable you to reduce shrink both in your DSD relationships or through scan-based trading partnering. Using Prescient's store-level ordering solution, both retailers and suppliers can be assured the right amount of product is at the store for the consumer, since best practice guidelines suggest retailers should order no more than 3 days' worth of sales. Shrink caused by poor ordering practices and overstocking of non-selling products can be significantly reduced. Using Prescient's SPT solution for all of your SPT relationships gains you the visibility to consistent error and discrepancy reporting, and empowers the manufacturer's SPT team to correct errors that previously would have gone unnoticed and automatically become shrink. Also, close collaboration with your retailer often identifies opportunities for data correction, scan movement adjustments, and ultimately being paid for product that would not have been invoiced. Ultimately, shrink is reduced as well. Through Prescient's visibility and analytics application, the source of shrink can be identified and managed through in-depth analysis of partner, store, and product level shrink across stores and/or retailers. We recognize that technology alone will not ensure your success. Prescient provides a professional services team with a proven product methodology from years of experience in implementing SPT and ordering solutions that supports best business processes and practices. We provide ongoing support via a help desk and knowledge base access through a variety of tiered maintenance programs. And in addition, Prescient offers analyst service to either operate your ordering or SPT processes or provide guidance to your own planners. This outsourced service offering comes from years of industry experience in ordering and scan-based trading and will allow you to proactively provide service to additional trading partners in a timely fashion, thereby achieving the benefits of the program faster. For more information on SPT or how to learn how our clients successfully manage shrink, visit us online at www.prescient.com or email us at info@prescient.com or telephone us at 888-610-1800. Thank you.